Alrighty, hello everyone. A boom. So let's get this shit started. Okay. Um, gotta turn down the volume on this. There we go. Okay, so today we are continuing painting our crisis suits. Well, the crisis suits. Uh, so for that, we got our paintbrush. We got our palette. I'm not really gonna need water much because this is very liquidy. Uh, so today I will most likely doing a little bit more than just the blue because I do need to do, I believe one more coat should be fine. But yeah, one more coat of blue should be fine. Then I'm thinking of doing some metallics, most likely the guns on the drones, that, or I could do a bit of gray on them, on the models themselves. So let's boop, 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 boom. Okay. Get a few drops in here. So the Vallejo, so the blue I'm using is the Vallejo fluorescent blue. Very liquidy, so you don't really need to thin it down. You could technically, if it's too liquidy, you could put in something in to thicken it, but it, that is at your own discretion. Let's put up our paintbrush and let's start with some of the drones. So this one. Boom. Okay, so let's also get a little bit of the excess out of the hole. Holy, holy, holy. And use it for another spot. Boom. Okay, just gonna do one time real quick. Nope. And boom. Just have to reply to a quick message. There we go. Okay, so got this little drone. There we go. So yeah, a little bit better. The third coat definitely helps. So when we get to main the main battle suits, we should see a good difference. next one. Boom. Boom. And let's just put a little bit more on the brush. And boom. There we go. Let's get this little guy out of the way. You know what? Let's get the little putty off. There we go. Oh, wait, did I do the back on this guy? Yeah, looks like I did. Okay, and we got the blue on this one. So there we go. We got some nice little colors. Go. Hello, viewers. For whoever is joining in, thank you for joining. Boom. Okay, so let's. Okay. There we go. And now we got one more to do. So, and we're going to be going up, up, all the way. Nope. Little hookup. Gotta keep on trucking. Trucking, trucking, trucking. There we go. We got all of these done. So now let's get started onto our battle suits. So I'm just going to start with this one here, just to get the feet done out of the way. Because we do want to make sure our guy is probably got his blue feet down. So Let's get to the other foot. Get that foot down. What's up, Pumpkin? One moment, folks. Oh, one moment, folks. Alrighty, sorry about that. Okay, so I think I got all of it done. So now we have Starscream's feet done. Now let's get to this guy here, which I believe his name was Thundercracker. This weapon definitely is not looking like it has two. Hmm. And look, kind of looks like the weapon didn't get two full coats. Let's get that sorted out. Let's start with the gun and then see how it looks as we finish the rest of the model, the rest of the coat on the model. So the missiles, I'll probably do them in the metallic, as we do want some. You want the weapons to look cool a bit. Okay, so that gun's done. So let's get to work on his legs real quick. That is part of the issue. Whoa, what the fuck's going on here? Whoops. Okay, that was weird. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, that seems to have fixed it, but I think my camera now is frozen. The fuck? Technical difficulties, folks. Camera. There we go. Okay. Difficulties have ended. So let's see, is everything in sync? Looks like it, or maybe not everything. Uh, okay, yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get. Oops. Boom. Okay, go. What's up, pumpkin? Ok. Je peux faire ça tantôt, ma puce. Oui, quand je vais avoir fini ça, oui. Ok? Oh, merci. Ouais. Ça fait partie de ma balayeuse. Hmm? Je sais pas. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, pumpkin. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's okay, pumpkin. Okay, sit on my lap like this. I can't really do much more for you. Is it your toes that hurts? C'est tes pieds? Okay. Because I don't want people to see you, pumpkin. No, pumpkin. We don't want people to see you, unfortunately, because we don't want people to take we because there's a lot of bad people on the internet, pumpkin. I know. Maybe when you're older, but not right now. Olivia, pumpkin. No, you're not going on camera, pumpkin. Because it's not getting on the camera. Because I said so. Oui, c'est mes mains, ça. Because, pumpkin, I told you. Je te l'ai dit. Faut pas que tu sois sur caméra. Parce que c'est mes décorations. Bye. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely didn't get a second coat there. I don't know what happened. Oh well. Now let's get to the wings. Okay. Oh, and I do want to get quick line in here. There we go. So we got a nice little shade of blue going on onto this model here. Boom. Alrighty, so let's get this little side here. Okay, don't have quite enough paint on the brush. Let's put a little bit more. There we go. Get that nice little blue onto our model. There we go. Oops. Don't want to touch. Don't want to touch. No. Yeah, definitely gonna need to do a little bit of cleanup for the red down the line, but that's a problem for future Neko. Ah, joys of nooks and crannies on models, folks. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so the blue definitely looks much better with that third coat. Don't know how well that's going to show up on camera for you guys, but it is definitely looking good on my end. Let's get into that little recess here. That's probably not going to be shown after the head gets on, but anyways, let's get, yeah, this definitely had the need for an extra layer of blue. Boom. Time for this area of the blue. And we got, god Damn it. Definitely having a hard time getting some blue in on this to stick in there. Go. Okay, so now let's get additional blue on the back here. Like I said, Vallejo fluorescent blue is very liquidy, so gotta be careful. But at least you can move it around a bit. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure if I had this, but let's get. Oh yeah, I already had done this. Okay. There we go. Let's just a little bit more here. Get into that little nook and cranny there. And there we go. Okay, so we got our third coat of blue on this guy here. So definitely looks a lot better with a third coat. So let's get him back on his stand. There we go. So definitely looks better. So let's get to the arms of our Decepticons here. Whoops. Let's add in a tiny little bit more blue. Shake the bottle a tiny little bit. Get an extra 2 or 3 drops in. So, boom. And let's start. Whoops. I forget that this doesn't hold well, but hey, it could be worse. Let's. Okay, let's also get inside here. Like this. There we go. And now let's get onto that weapon. So the weapon will definitely get a few things coated maybe in the metallics just to break up that blue a little bit. But I'm not 100% sure what yet. And I do want to make sure that if I am placing paint, I don't want to have too much paint pooling because that is not good. Oh, I could move this a little bit more like this because there we go. Because you guys couldn't see this. Okay. Oh, oh no. Oh, okay, so let's get that back set up onto here. Put that back. Oh, no, I don't want it that way. I want it this way. No. Okay, let's get the other arm. There we go. Okay, get that shoulder done. There we go. Definitely gonna need a little bit more blue in my paint bucket. Let's do that right now. Okay. put a bit of gray into that one there. Shit. That side of the weapon was not done. For that second coat, well, I can always do the third coat a little bit later on after I do the other two arms. So anyways, pokey, pokey, pokey. There we go. Put this arm here. Not touching anything else. Good. Let's get this arm over here. Oh, shit. What the fuck's on my paintbrush? A stray hair. Thank God I'm not using any other paints on this arm because I can hold it by the shoulder. There we go. That arm's done. Fuck. Let's get this one done. And then we'll be done with the blues. Okay, there we go. So that arm is done. So now let's go back to the arm that was missing some shit on it, which was this one here. Oops. And let's just go right back real quick into giving it a quick third coat. There we go. Okay, now for that to dry. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There we go. Okay, now we're done with that color. Yays! So we're gonna rinse out our paintbrush. And as I was saying, I'm going to be doing the metallics on the drones now, which is basically to do some metal, make the weapon for weapons. So we'll get our Vallejo metallic. Let's get that shaken up a little bit, get this out of the way. So again, Vallejo, I don't know if you can hear it, very liquid inside that bottle. So there we go. And let's pour some of this metallic in here. There we go. Ooh, that is a nice color. Okay. So now let's get ourselves a drone. Let's start with this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop him off. Get some of that liquid silver there on the brush, and then start applying it. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Definitely gonna be putting some sort of a null oil or something onto these afterwards, just to darken that metallic down. But I'm loving that color. So now we're gonna be putting it everywhere under here that we can get to, because that will be our main color for the guts of our drones. We got some metallics up in this bitch. Metallics in this bitch. Metallics in this bitch. We got some metallics in here. Okay, let's get that light a little bit better. There we go. Much better for me. Oops. There we go. There we go. So, boom, metallics. Now let's get this guy. Oh yeah, that looks good on the gun. right. Got the inside right gun done. Let's go do the inside. And yeah, this color's very. Oh shit! I think I'm covering. There we go. Now if I can remember to keep doing it this way. Keep painting this way so that you guys can see what the fuck I'm doing. There we go. These guns are looking good. Now let's do the underside of the drone. Shit. Well, that's going to be some cleanup later on. There we go. Let's get this guy done here. Whoops. Yeah, definitely put in too much paint in here. Oh well, shit happens. And a boom, 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 boom. We got some gold. Well, not really some gold, some silver up in this bitch. It's not really silver, it's just metallics. Fuck. Gotta get that shit done. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. And boom. Okay, so let's get this one here. And I keep forgetting I need to show this on camera because I'm an idiot and I like to. Boom. Okay, so let's get underside here. Get some. Let's get it crazy in here, folks. Boom, 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 boom. go. Go. Got this done. Done, done, done. Yep, no more. Where is the fuck? The fuck did that thing go? Wait, what? I'm so. Oh, there it is. I was so confused. Oops. Okay, you know what? Let's get this guy done real quick. Oh yeah, that looks good. Boom. Just so that you see, have a little bit of a metallics on this weapon here, and it looks fantastic. And boom. Okay. Yeah, let's get that metallic onto this one as well. And yeah, that one does have metallics as well. So let's get that done for all three while we're at it. Okay, so yay, the first paint on this guy. Well, technically it's not because I had to, because I accidentally painted him the wrong colors originally. So we can still see technically a little bit of red here and poking out from when I stripped him down, but could be worse. That red will be covered down the line with the other paints I'm going to be using on him. I'm not too worried. And boom, there we go. Okay, so now we got two more drones left to do. And there we go. So let's get that. Let's get that nice metallic down there. this done here. Let's get more paint on the brush and get this done. Okay, let's get into these nooks and crannies. Get this here done. There we go. And a boom. Okay, put a little bit too much paint on that other side. So what I'm going to do is grab as much paint and transfer it somewhere else. Grab as much paint and transfer it. So worst case scenario, you can always use a paper towel. Take the excess off and then just reapply some right afterwards. So just gotta make sure I get, there we go. Much better this way. So we're gonna put some metallics here, get that, get it in here, get it here. Okay, so gotta get that color in. Okay. So we got pretty much that done. Ah, shit. Oh, that's going to be a future Neko problem. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay. So I got all the silver done. I got all the blues done. I'm going to be calling it a night here because I don't want to start another color. Got some other business I have to attend to. But yeah, so I know it was a little bit short today, but thank you everyone for taking the time to join me. So next time I'll probably start doing some of the grays, especially because the drones are done for now. Uh, Next is going to be the grays and possibly the blacks and purple on, well, maybe the purple the on our third guy there. But either way, this is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you again for taking time to join me and have a good day. Bye.